Rain pattered on the cobblestone streets of Paris. A young woman, Lily, sheltered beneath a brightly colored awning. She was lost, her map useless in the downpour. Suddenly, a voice broke through the rhythmic drumming of the rain. "Need any help?" He was tall, with kind eyes and a smile that could melt glaciers. Thus began the unusual love story of Lily and Ethan. Their connection was undeniable, but their lives were on different paths. So, they made a pact to meet once each season, always in Paris, their love blossoming one stolen weekend at a time. Their first meeting was filled with the nervous excitement of new love. They explored hidden cafes, sharing stories over steaming cups of coffee. Ethan was a writer, his words painting vivid pictures in Lily's mind. Lily was a botanist, her world a kaleidoscope of colors and scents. Their differences only seemed to draw them closer. As the sun set on their first spring together, they knew this was no ordinary connection. Summer found them strolling along the Seine, its waters reflecting the fiery hues of the setting sun. The air crackled with anticipation, not just for the fireworks display, but for the stolen glances and hesitant touches they shared. Ethan read Lily his latest work, his voice a soft murmur in the gathering dusk. Lily, in turn, spoke of the delicate dance of flowers, of life blooming and fading with the seasons. That night, beneath a sky filled with exploding stars, Ethan leaned in, his lips brushing against Lily's. The kiss was electric, a silent promise whispered under the cover of darkness. They were falling deeper, their feelings growing stronger with each passing season. But the question remained, what would become of them when their stolen weekends ended? Autumn painted Paris in shades of gold and crimson. They walked hand in hand through the Tuileries garden, kicking up piles of fallen leaves. The air was crisp, carrying the scent of wood smoke and roasted chestnuts. They talked for hours, sharing their hopes, their dreams, their fears. Ethan confessed his desire to write a love story, a story that would capture the ephemeral beauty of their unique bond. Lily admitted her longing to find a place to put down roots, a place where her heart could finally bloom. As the days grew shorter and the nights grew colder, a sense of melancholy settled over them. They knew their time together was fleeting, the end of another year drawing near. The thought of their impending separation hung heavy in the air, a silent question they were both too afraid to voice. Winter arrived, cloaking Paris in a blanket of white. The city seemed to hold its breath, waiting for spring's return. Lily and Ethan stood beneath the twinkling lights of the Eiffel Tower, their breath misting in the frosty air. They had spent the last few days reminiscing, reliving their shared memories, the joy of their reunions, the bittersweet pain of their goodbyes. It all came rushing back. Ethan turned to Lily, his eyes filled with an emotion she couldn't decipher. "What happens now?" he asked, his voice barely a whisper. The question hung in the air, unspoken for 5 years, yet ever present in their hearts. Lily took a deep breath, her heart pounding in her chest. It was time for a decision, a leap of faith. Their future hung in the balance, the answer as elusive as the first snowflake that had fallen on that very spot 5 years ago.